Hi, this is Seniesa Estrada, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right, thank I think it's a fight where like Golden Boy Promotions, my opinion, and I said this on Instagram too in a recent post. Like Golden Boy Promotions, I think when they signed a Mexican female fighter, they signed the wrong one, in Marlena Esparza. Like she's good and she has some good things going for her, but as far as the one who could really who could transcend the sport and be a star of any sorts, it's Seniesa. For one, not to like be superficial, but she looks better than Marlene. She's more entertaining fight wise than Marlene. She comes off as a lot nicer than Marlene. Like I haven't even met Marlene, so maybe one day it'll happen. But she comes off as nicer than Marlene. She's not as arrogant as Marlene as far as like it's just like it makes more. And she's from East Los Angeles. She's a freaking Mexican women's boxer, undefeated from freaking East Los Angeles. Why didn't Golden Boy sign her? Like hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now. Or it's my brethren out there in East Los Angeles. Shout out to East Los Angeles. Speaking of East LA, as you guys just saw before this video started, I said it on December 19th in my video about Seniesa Estrada versus Marlena Esparza. I said it. You guys saw what I said. I said Golden Boy Promotions signed the wrong female Mexican fighter. I said that they should have signed Seniesa Estrada because of, I believe her potential to become a star is a lot higher than Marlena Esparza. Just my personal opinion. And that they should fight. That's a fight that should be made on the GGG Canelo undercard when they do the rematch. Makes perfect sense. Or it could be the main event on the smaller card as well. So with that being said, December 19th, I said that, it's January the 13th. So January 12th was yesterday. Seniesa Estrada signs a Golden Boy Promotions 3 weeks after I said Golden Boy Promotions should sign Seniesa Estrada. So coincidence? I don't know. Maybe Oscar De La Hoya or someone out there on Golden Boy watches my videos. Maybe need to take my advice, but it's fantastic, man, that they signed Seniesa Estrada. Like this is something, in my opinion, that should have been done a long time ago, because they're really, to me, are maybe not. I don't even want to put a number on it. There really aren't many women's boxers right now who I think have a chance to be stars, but Seniesa Estrada is one of those girls that I think can be a star. And with women's fighters, like it's more than just being a good fighter. Unfortunately, just as it is for men. There's plenty of guys who are great fighters. That aren't big stars, like what's his name? Roman Gonzalez isn't like a big star outside of the realms of boxing. You have guys like Deontay Wilder, who's not a big star yet outside of the realms of boxing. You have Demetrius Andrade, not a big star outside the realms of boxing. So what I'm saying is, like, there's plenty of examples of guys. So same thing with girls. Like, it takes more than just being a good fighter to be a star. And Seniesa Estrada, she has qualities. She has a good personality. That's number one, which is always key. Good personality, very marketable. 2, she's very attractive. Very attractive. And 3, she's a really talented fighter. She has all the ingredients of being a star. Then it's about putting her in the right fights. And there's a little luck involved in that as well, because you need to have the right opponents. And she's got one really good one in Marlena Esparza. There's also another one with Nicola Adams potentially in the future. So she has options. She has pretty much, she's in a good situation. And now that she has the promotional push of a Golden Boy Promotions, I think the sky's the limit for her. I genuinely believe that. And I'm glad they signed her. Like this is long overdue. And, they signed her yesterday. At the time making this video, they signed her yesterday because she made an appearance on the Tattoo radio show, whatever it's called, on Dash Radio, that little show they have. So, hopefully we get to see her in the ring more. I want to see her more active, because she hasn't had a fight. I don't think she's fought since, I want to say, well, she fought Rachel Sassoff recently, but before the Rachel Sassoff fight, she didn't fight since like late 2016 on the Roman Gonzalez undercard, I'm going to say, but I'm going to make sure I'm factually correct when I say that. She hasn't really been as active as you wanted to be. And the good thing for Seniesa is that she's still, for having 11 fights, she's still very young. She's still 25 years old. You would think the next 3 to 4 years of her career are going to be her prime years, and that's going to be the time where, as a promoter, you're going to try to cash out on her. You're going to try to, build her up. And I just think like with Golden Boy, they primarily fight in LA, California, western part of the country. So it's just about like continuing to build her up there, making sure she's a regular on any notable Golden Boy card. So like when Canelo fights, she needs to be on every undercard. When any of the big fighters fight, she needs to be on the undercards. And then eventually, as she gets more notoriety, then you start putting her on the main event of smaller cards. When you do those like club shows, the smaller club shows in LA, then she can headline those cards, and then you build her up from there. So I think it's a good move by Oscar De La Hoya. You know, um, and yeah, just overall, it's a good time for women's boxing. With what's going on in the middleweight division, with Clarissa Shields about to move down there, with the likes of Christina Hammer, Alicia Napoleon, Marciela Cornejo, and then now with Seniesa finally signing on Golden Boy, it now makes that Marlene Esparza fight a lot more realistic, and not even just that, it gives her the promotional push that someone like her deserves. I don't even want to say needs, but deserves, because she does deserve it. She's, when she fought, and this speaking from experience, I saw her fight on the undercard of Raul Gonzalez, Carlos Cuadras, and it was early on in the card, but she put on probably one of the best performances of that night against Nancy Franco. It was a boxing clinic, and it was entertaining. She walked her down. She fought with a big imagination. She fought with a purpose. She fought with a crowd pleasing style, because ultimately that's what her style is. It's very crowd pleasing, and I said in my last video about her. Her style is a hybrid between Roy Jones Jr. and Juan Manuel Marquez. I said that in my last video, and I hold true to that. And if you see her fight, you'll see some of the similarities that I'm telling you about. So that's the news. Seniesa Estrada signed a promotional deal with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. Your boy BT told you on December 19th that it should happen, and on January 12th, it happened. So that's why you got to watch True School Sports. We let you know things that should happen in boxing, and sometimes they listen. So, yeah, man. So let me know what you guys think about that. What does this mean for women's boxing, Seniesa's career? A fight with Marlene Esparza, and other, Nicole Adams as well, potentially maybe in the future. Let me know in the comments down below. Show your boy BT love on the YouTube. Show me some love on the Instagram at True School Sports. Like I always say, my name is Brendan Taylor, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.